Have you ever wondered how much you actually need for a down payment? And what about closing costs? Well, I'm going to break it down and let's see how you can save to make sure you're ready when the time comes to buy that home. As you recall, in an earlier section, we talked about different loan types. Well, each of those loan types have different down payment requirements. One thing I do want to mention is you don't always need 20% down. That is one of the biggest myths out there. If you have an FHA loan, you could put as little as 3.5% down. VA and USDA loans, those could require 0% down for qualified borrowers. Even on conventional, if you're a first-time home buyer using a conventional loan, you could put as little as 3% down. Now, just because you can put as little as 3.5, or no money down on a purchase, everyone's situation is a little bit different. Talk to your lender, talk to your loan officer to figure out how much money do you need to bring to the table for your specific purchase. Another thing that is looked over when you're planning to purchase a home in the future is closing costs. Not just the down payment, but there are closing costs involved. While these fees may differ from county to county and state to state across the country, here's some of the common fees you'll come across. There's going to be title fees, which could range drastically from $2,000, $3,000, possibly $4,000 on a given transaction. You might have some county fees, some transfer taxes. You've got in homeowners insurance that you've got to prepay. You also have to put a little bit in escrow for property taxes as well. And then of course there might be some fees that you're paying to your lender or to your bank, including an underwriting fee, origination fee, etc. And then if you have an HOA, there's always fees associated with that as well. So as you're starting to save for that home purchase, remember, you want to put aside more than just the down payment to cover those costs. In a future video, we're going to do a full breakdown of what you can expect and actually do a deep dive into some documentation from home purchases just so you know what to expect. Now that you know that there's costs associated and you know how to come up with a down payment potentially, how do you actually make an offer and close the deal? Well, that's coming up in this next section.